Few names resonate across the globe like Bruce Lee. He was more than a martial artist. He was a legend. But what truly cemented his place in history were his unforgettable fight scenes. These weren't just punches and kicks. They were carefully crafted moments that blended art, philosophy, and raw skill. Bruce Lee transformed the way we view martial arts in film, and his fight scenes remain some of the most iconic in cinematic history. Today, we take a closer look at Bruce Lee's top 10 most famous fight scenes that not only entertained millions but also inspired generations of martial artists and filmmakers alike. From swift strikes to philosophical battles, these scenes show why Bruce Lee continues to be celebrated. Let's count down, from 10 to 1, the greatest fight moments of the Dragon himself. 2. The Art of Combat. What made Bruce Lee's fight scenes so legendary? Bruce Lee didn't just fight, he performed. What made his fight scenes so legendary was their perfect balance between choreography and philosophy. Lee's philosophy of martial arts wasn't just about physical power, it was about flowing like water, about using minimal effort for maximum impact. Each of his scenes captured this essence. He rejected flashy, unrealistic combat in favor of raw, authentic action. He introduced a level of realism that hadn't been seen before, making the audience feel every punch, every kick, every block. Lee's on-screen battles weren't about simply winning, they were about demonstrating control, precision, and mastery. He broke the mold by blending Eastern martial arts with Western film techniques, creating a hybrid style that influenced generations of action stars. His combat wasn't just physical, it carried deep philosophical messages that transcended the screen. 3. Fight Scene Countdown, 10 to 6. The early masterpieces. Let's begin the countdown with the scenes that first introduced the world to Bruce Lee's unparalleled talent. At number 10, we have the brutal dojo fight from Fist of Fury, where Bruce single-handedly takes on an entire school of martial artists. This scene showed his raw intensity and precise technique. Moving on to number 9, the Ice Factory fight from the Big Boss stands out. Lee's first major action sequence, it set the tone for what was to come. At number 8, The Way of the Dragon brought us the legendary nunchaku battle in a restaurant. It's here that Bruce's unique style starts to shine. At number 7, the alleyway fight from Enter the Dragon shows Bruce's effortless skill in close-quarters combat. Finally, number 6 gives us the high-stakes battle from Game of Death, where Bruce faces Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This scene highlighted Bruce's ability to fight with opponents of all sizes. 4. Fight Scene Countdown, 5 to 2, the peak of his martial arts brilliance. Now we enter the top 5, where Bruce Lee truly showcased his mastery. At number 5, we have the iconic fight with Chuck Norris in the Coliseum from The Way of the Dragon. This wasn't just a fight. It was a masterpiece in martial arts choreography, with every move calculated and precise. At number 4, we revisit Enter the Dragon for the memorable prison battle, where Bruce takes on multiple attackers with his bare hands. The fluidity of his movements was breathtaking. Number 3 takes us to the Hall of Mirrors scene in Enter the Dragon, where Bruce faces Han. This scene is famous for its psychological intensity, as Bruce navigates through illusions to defeat his enemy. Coming in at number 2, we have the rooftop fight from Fist of Fury, a fast-paced, high-stakes battle that displayed Bruce's unparalleled agility and strength. 5. The number 1 fight scene in Bruce Lee's lasting legacy. And now, we come to number 1, Bruce Lee's most famous and celebrated fight scene. The final showdown in Enter the Dragon. This battle between Bruce and the villain Han is the culmination of everything Bruce stood for. It's not just about the physical fight, it's about the mental and philosophical warfare. With each strike, Bruce demonstrates his philosophy of martial arts, using his opponent's strength against them, fighting with grace and precision. The scene's tension, the brutal choreography, and Bruce's powerful screen presence make this an unforgettable cinematic moment. It was the scene that solidified Bruce Lee as a global icon. Even decades after his passing, this fight still influences modern action films and martial artists around the world. Bruce Lee wasn't just a fighter. He was a visionary, a legend, whose impact on martial arts and film will never fade.